Welcome back, guys. Let's put this in the ether. She will always have a backup for you, right? What do I mean by that? She will always talk to another guys without you knowing, right? You think you're the only guy that she's talking to you, but in actuality, she's not. You're not the only guy that she's talking to you. She either have a simp friend that she's talking to you in case that you wouldn't cooperate with her, so she get free meals out of him, or she go back to him if you guys have an argument, or right, or like you guys broke up, and it's easier for her to detach from. Why do you think it's easier for a 304s to detach from a man, right? That's why you don't. That's why you don't pay no attention to these girls at all. I don't know why you're dating 304 in the first place, but if you are, right, you shouldn't be that attached to them, right? Because they're not attached to you. They already have guys backing up. They don't love you the way that you think you love them, or the way they don't love you the way you think that she loves you, right? She will always have a backup, no matter what, right? These are different breed of women. Modern day women are a different breed. They will they will not hesitate to walk off on you if you fail them, right? They will not be as kind to you, right? Because they see you as disposable, right? These not your average women back in the past, back in the 90s, 80s, whatever it is, right? They always have a backup for you, right? This is why when you go on a date with women, especially dating women, I try not to pay on the first date. Either go 50-50, go Dutch, right? Because you don't want to invest so much money on somebody who you don't know for sure is going to be with you, or you don't know for sure is seeing somebody else along the line. Like, why are you putting so much investment, right? A date should be like a time of vetting her. See how is she like. Put her through kind of obstacles, right? Put like the way she put you through a SHIT test, you put her through one too, right? Because you will always be what? Another guy that she's seeing, right? This is your turn. She's seen multiple guys and she's not letting you know that she's seeing you as well. Why do you think she's always texting on her phone? Who is she texting to? Her friends? Right? Or who is she texting to? Another guy? Right? This is why you be careful when you go on a date. You make sure you tell her, right, that we were on a date. We're not on our phone. If she said, "Oh," if she give you any excuse that she had to be on the phone, don't go on her date. Don't stick those women that's always had to be on her phone. If she can't get off the phone just for one time, she's not date material. She's not any wifey material at all, right? She know how to no restraint, how to let go of her phone when she need to, right? Most women today are addicted to their phones, and their phone are the gateway to all the other men out there who she is seeing, right? So go back to my point, right? She's seen all these other guys, and you think you're exclusive to her, right? You're not exclusive to her, right? And guys have to understand that you're not exclusive to her. She, and if you think you're the one and only, right? You sir are making a vital mistake, right? You're only setting yourself up for failure. Right? She's talking to all these three guys. How do I know? I've been in these kind of situations. And I learned by all the experiences, right? And know that she's talking to these other guys. Right? So, don't give your guards up, man. Don't. This is why chivalry is dead, because women killed it, right? Killed it. Women don't give any reason why guys should put any effort into them anymore. Right? Why guys, they don't give them a reason why guys should put money into them. Right? It's their own doing. Right? They've been acting wild and ruthless all these times, and guys are waking up. Right? And that guys are not aware, right, that they're seeing other guys while they're on the same date. Right? Don't be a sucker. Don't be a fool. Don't be a nice guy. This is what nice guys go through. Right? I'm telling you guys out there, stop being nice. Right? Nice guy will get you nowhere. Being nice will get you taken advantage of, right? Test her out. Tell her she can't talk on the phone. See how she reacts. If she's bickering and saying all this stuff and give you an excuse, that's an indicator, right? That she's not the right one. So if she value your time, she should respect your decisions, right? And most girls today are addicted to their phones. They can't let it go. They need them. They need it's like oxygen to them. It's like a fish need water. They can't let it go. And if you meet a girl like that, right? It's a clear indication. It's a sign. It's a red flag. That's one of the red flags you should already picked up, right? If she's so distracted by her phone, that means how is she interested in you? She had to be interested in you, right? Like every other thing, men are competing on this planet. So when you're with a woman, you have to understand, put it back in your mind that you are competing with other men. Add another man that she's seen in her rosters, right? Because women have some rosters of how many men she meet, how many men she date, how many men she bang, right? This stuff does exist. No matter how ugly she is, no matter how shy she is, right? They always have a roster, right? She could be the shyest girl, she could be the ugliest girl, she still have a body counts, right? It's not hard to believe that women doesn't have a body count, especially these days and age, these modern day women, right? So because of them having high body counts, right? You're gonna expect them to have to see a lot of guys, right? And they keep these guys around. They make these simps, man. Or simps or Chad and Tyrone. Or one of those guys. That could be any other guys. But you have to be well aware. Because you don't want to be used and abused and thrown like a rag later on. You find out the hard way. Then you're moping and hoping and all this stuff, And then it's playing sad music and stuff like that. Because that's an ugly sight. And that's no position for a man to be. Right? To be whining and moping about a girl that you like. Right? Remember, you do not fall in love with a girl. Fall in love is falling into something, right? It's falling down. When you're falling down, you're falling to your destruction, right? So when you meet this girl, right, always believe that she's always seen other guys, right? Especially modern day women. They've seen other guys behind your back, right? So if they've seen other guys behind your back, don't expect them not to cheat on you, right? So guys need to wise up, man. And I think guys are wising up. Guys are not initiating any dates, are not asking girls out, right? And we are seen by that decision. Girls are actually complaining about it. But don't get used by none of these 3 or 4s. Don't get used by them. Don't pay, right? If you go on a first date with them, go on a place where you don't have to spend money, right? If you do have to pay, go 50-50 because you're not sure the longevity of your relationship with this woman. And not only that, you always have to pursue women, right? When you date, do as they do, right? If they are dating several guys before you, after you, right? You do the same thing. You date several girls after her, right? And you pick the right one. It's all interview process. That's what it is. It's all interview process. So if it's an interview process, you don't take none of them seriously. You move on to the next one. You don't want to get your emotional attached to none of these girls right now, especially these modern day women. When you get your emotionally attached to them, it's hard for you to get back on your feet, right? And you're weak if you become emotionally attached, right? You gotta remember that girls are not right now. They're a dime a dozen. They're abundant. There's no shortage of women, right? You have to understand that there's no shortage of women, right? And women also understand that. That's why they're going around begging all these girls. They don't understand, but what they don't understand is that they're doing them a disservice. Now they're racking up body counts, not realizing that guy don't prefer high body counts. Now they're receiving all these guys, not realizing that men right now prefer a woman's purity,